Hello and welcome to today's episode of Tsarp. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-hosts are Sam and Steven.
Hi, Sandro. It's time.
Sam, you say hello, Steven. Drew.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hi.
So,
Hi
for
guys.
some of you that are able to look at your phones or computers right now, you will see that we now are showing our screen, or the Tsarp banner. And I think that's a cool thing. You guys can now see stuff on the screen. We can share our screens. We can do all different really cool things now because it's like a visual podcast. Now, if you're driving, don't look at the screen because I know some coaches and teachers listen to this on their way to school and stuff. So don't look
I
at
hope
the
you're
screen
having a
if you're
good
driving.
commute.
Yeah, hope you're having a
Please
good
don't
commute.
look.
Don't crash. So there's
That
two
could be
reasons we
sad.
did this. Yeah, that would be bad. There's two reasons we did this. One, because it's just cool to share your screen and you guys can see what we're actually talking about. And two, because we've been wanting to upload the podcast to YouTube, and you can't do that if there's no video. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, that's awesome. If you're listening to this in 10 years when we've hit it big and we're like the biggest podcast on earth, that's also cool. Anyway, Steven and Sam both worked really hard on an intro. Steven made the audio and Sam made the video. So, great
Woo.
job to you guys. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And you, the
Without
beautiful,
Sam,
and you, yeah, and you, the beautiful audience, will see it right now. And yeah, that is the intro. It's pretty short, it's like 7-8 seconds long. I think it's actually like 7. But I mean, when I told them to do this, I was like, yeah, make it short because we just wanted to be like a quick thing into the episode, a little like chimes, and I mean, you guys did a great job.
thank you.
So the final feature is, like I said, you can share your screen. So Steven, bring us into our first topic.
Woo. Okay, guys. It's unbelievable that it's happened so soon, but the Outbrackets map Invitational 2023 is now open and anyone who's participating can view it. As you see, there's all the little icons for the schools, and you're from your school, you know who you are. um I do think it'd be helpful to see profile pictures. So if you're listening, I advise changing that instead of having a little like Roman building as Andrew describes it.
Yeah,
Um
Roman building.
but you can view your capital project, but you do not want to submit there. As you can see, there's these weird tennis net looking things. You gotta
Tennis
click
net.
on that, and yeah, below the
Oh,
buildings.
these things. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you click on that. That's where you submit your project.
Yeah.
I did notice that a couple minutes ago, actually, and I was wondering where you submit it.
Yeah. So,
So
all right, go ahead.
yeah, you go.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to submit Hatch, you go to the one straight on top. If you want to submit Python, it's the one on the right, and Sprite Editor is the one on the left. So if you confuse it, you submit a Hatch to a Sprite Editor. I don't really know what would happen. It might be hard for them to fix that, so make sure you submit it to the right one. Don't mess that up. A thing I did notice is when you click on it, it says you already have an attack or an active attack pending on this territory, which I'm pretty sure is a bug. Actually, I'm like 100% sure it's a bug because I didn't submit anything yet. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll fix that or not. Maybe if you're listening, Kidoyo, which they sometimes are, just take that into account. So this is the Outbrackets map. It looks pretty cool, and it's actually the buildings might look a little familiar to you, and they did to us, and we didn't actually realize it. We thought they were just really similar, but no, they are, I believe 2 out of 3 are a direct copy from the Dragon's Realm Code Conquest for
Yeah.
the high school. So if you see this one, is over here, and I believe this one is just flipped. It's over here. I couldn't find this one though. I mean, maybe it's just literally hidden in plain sight. I couldn't see it. Yeah, I still can't see it. Yeah, it might be like an extra they just made or something. Anyway, I don't have a problem with that. I really like this map, and I believe in the 100th episode, we all said how we really like this map. So it's kind of cool. It feels like we can compete on it, even though it's a different one. Anyway, I don't think they were thinking anyone was going to pick up on that. I don't know who actually made this art. It looks spectacular. I know Melora makes most of the maps. I don't know if this was her. I mean, if she did, great job. Or if she didn't, the person that did, great job. It looks really cool.
Same thing Andrew said.
Also, Steven also has been working really hard for like the weekend and the few days before. He's been working on a lot of the Out Brackets artwork. We posted something he made on Twitter, but he also made what's going to be the sticker. So picture it without this white background, but this is what the sticker's going to look like. You got the eagle, the Mustang, the Ram, and then like this fiery explosion, and then in brackets it says 2023. Now, you should have flipped the bracket, Steven, so it was technically out of brackets, but, you know, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I realized whenever I wrote out brackets, I put it in brackets, but then I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense there. I'll still probably write it like that, though. Also, I know that some of you have been wondering when the Kidoyo Passport episode will be coming, so I think I mentioned it. I don't know when I mentioned it. It was probably the episode when we were talking about how we got the Kidoyo passports, that we would do giveaways, blah, 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 blah. We already talked about that. Anyway, so the Kidoyo passport episode is going to be about why you should get the passport, all the different features, how it works, how to get it, all different stuff. I'll also put my referral code in the description of this episode. I've been doing it in the past episodes too, but for anyone that already knows what it is, already knows how to get it, and just wants to get it with my referral code so they get extra mentor tokens and I get extra mentor tokens, I will tell you more about how that works in the passport episode. But anyway, I'm saying this now so you know that that episode will be coming. We meant to do it on Friday, couldn't do it. We were thinking about doing it today, though we just kind of wanted to introduce the whole visual element, and another reason we introduced this whole visual idea was that we could then do the passport episode by showing you how to go in and showing you all this different stuff. But then I realized this episode's going to be pretty long if we do the passport episode here. So we're going to do a whole separate episode on the passport. Maybe just a quick, in the intro, like, okay, out brackets, this, that. And now let's talk about the passport, because if we put it into this episode would be like 20 minutes long. So expect that episode to be coming soon, but just not right now, because, again, it's going to be like 20 minutes long. So thank you all for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.